Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. Welcome to your reading for Monday, September 5th through Sunday, September 11th. How are you doing? Okay, so let's take a look at what we have going on this week. I'm going to cover what the moon is doing. We're going to look at Venus moving into Virgo. Venus out of Leo into Virgo says, what did you decide was important to you? What are your values and your sense of self-worth? And now how can you restructure your life in a way that brings balance and organizes it so that you can actually accomplish that sense of sovereignty that you decided that you needed more of over the last couple of weeks. And then we have Mercury moving retrograde on Saturday and for the next 6 weeks, on Friday, I'm sorry, for the next 6 weeks, there's a chance to really try a lot of things and see what works and reorganize and restructure our lives. And we have a full moon in Pisces happening, which is a chance to clear some space and let some stuff go so that you can get ready for what it is you want. And you have here, find your way home. Find your way home, turquoise. Turquoise says, I'm always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities. So what is home to you, and what is it that you really and truly want, and allowing yourself to be in flow with spirit, to release and let go of what doesn't work in order to draw and attract in what you do want. And oh, you have two that showed up there. That's nice. Okay, so bonus card. So the key to the situation is you filling up your own cup of love, you understanding your own value, you loving yourself. You have Morganite. And this is that energy of self-love and also being allowing your light to shine out into the universe, because there's so much love inside of you that you can put that energy out there. And that, like the sun is a big magnet and draws and attracts, right? It holds all those planets and places that go around. You can draw and attract into your life things that are valued. And so it is important that you recognize your own sense of wealth and you fill yourself up, your own sense of purpose, your own sense of value. Everything that you need, you already are. Just find it inside of yourself and recognize that it's there. So it starts with this envisioning your future, right? Really focusing on what it is that you want to draw and attract into your life. What do you want to bring in? And if you can do that, if you could focus on that, and then allow for the cyclical nature of things. Pisces is being the last sign of the zodiac. You're always about the big release and the big let go. And now here's your full moon also doing that. And there's some anxiety around the cycles, and you get comfortable and then you have to release and let go. You're a mutable sign. Things are always shifting and changing, and it causes a little bit of anxiety, the constant changing, the constant flowing, your emotional energy going up and down, right? It's like you'd like to create some stability, and so you're going to have to ground yourself. And you're going to have to be willing to release and let go of what doesn't work. And so it's really hard, I think, sometimes to get the clarity about what direction you want to go. This clear quartz crystal here in the area of the obstacle, it's like getting the clarity of what it is, the big vision, because there's such a nebulous energy to Pisces, right? It's very expansive, and just when you think you figured out there's no limit, oh wait, there's more, there's more, there's more. And how do I bring that in and bring this in and make it practical and apply it? And so it becomes important for you to recognize what feels like abundance to you. Identifying what makes you feel very rich, like a rich life. Love, security, financially, physically, emotionally. What is it that you want? Because you have full of riches as how you transform this situation. Starts with counting your blessings, but it also starts with this clarity of knowing what is your definition of a life that's filled with riches. Nobody can define that for you but you. So it's really hard when Pisces is strong in your chart to define things. I have a Pisces moon, and sometimes it's like trying to define what fills up my heart and makes me feel full. There's almost this edge around it of fear. If I define it, what if I can't have it? And then am I a failure? And you're not a failure. You're learning and you're growing. It's really kind of difficult to pin it all down, right? It's like, what if I can't have my heart's desire and my heart's dream? And sometimes it depends on what it is. Sometimes it's not just up to you, and so you have to readjust and reassess and make it a more generalized vision and allow the universe to draw and attract you. So it's more about identifying what is the feeling that you want to have instead of and leaving it nebulous. Maybe not seeing the clarity of the structure, but would it be very clear about what the feeling is that you're going after. So the action to take here, you have the saltwater bath. Perfect. Right? For this full moon, make sure you're taking care of yourself. If you don't have a bathtub and you can't do a saltwater bath, you can take some sea salt and mix it with like some organic coconut oil and scrub yourself down and stand there for a little bit and just envision all the negative energy. And honestly, Pisces, with you being so empathic, you should be regularly using a salt scrub or a saltwater bath to keep your energy field clean. So make sure you're taking the time to take care of yourself and release and let go so that you can focus on creating what you want, because here is a lot of opportunity. In the area of abundance and how to think about it, you are the foundation and a different kind of love, rose quartz and howlite. And rose quartz is definitely about the self-love. It can be romantic. There's something very special and unique coming in. The howlite, though, that is a black and white stone. It's showing up so much today. So this is about balance, right? And it's about bringing into alignment your actions, so your thoughts, because it's up here in thoughts, to focus your thoughts on what you want, this different kind of love, as opposed to what you don't want, whatever you've had in the past. And I do feel like this for you feels like a reading about what feels like home to you in the heart space. This doesn't feel very much like manifesting something materially so much as it is about manifesting something emotionally. And I say that because here in the heart space you have the ruby. It's you, only more so. This is when you fill yourself up with love. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spider in the middle of that heart. And so when you create love for yourself, that's when you draw and attract the love in that you want externally. And that's how you draw and attract what you truly want, the healing in the heart space. We have the emerald. Very much a growth-oriented card, healing in the heart space. But this light is shining so bright, it's also attracting moths. And around it, we have a bunch of cats. There's cats and cat's eyes going on. And so this is about how do you maintain your independence in a relationship? Right? So you're looking for for an interdependent relationship instead of a codependent relationship. This is the one where you can fill yourself up. You can fill yourself up, and then you draw and attract into your life someone else who's capable of filling themselves up, and you work together to create the relationship where you enjoy each other, but you can enjoy being by yourself, and you don't have to be in each other's pocket all the time. And if they are upset with you, you're not completely crushed. Oh my God, I'm going to die because this person's mad at me because I didn't put the toothpaste cap on the toothpaste. I don't know where that popped up, so whoever that's for. So it is about not living and breathing the other person's air, but living and breathing your own. And together, you guys have synergy and you have a stronger relationship together and you enjoy each other, but you have this strong independent sense of self. And there seems to be, that's how you find your way home. And so they seem to want you to understand your own value and what you're worth. And when you love yourself enough, then you can draw and attract to yourself the kind of relationship where you are appreciated for who you are. So, Gray Squirrel, the moon in Capricorn on Monday and Tuesday. Find new ways of problem solving. This is a highly motivated energy, but it's also about overcoming fears and objections. So, on a very practical note, not necessarily about all this, at work or just day-to-day stuff or whatever, try looking at things from a different perspective. Now, it could be about love, but try to look at things from a different perspective. Try something new and different. The squirrel is interesting to me because we have this energy with all these retrograde planets of over the next 6 weeks of being able to try out new things. If they don't work, then just let it go and try something new. And the squirrel has that energy of not staying focused on something very long, right? So I kind of feel like if it works for you, you go with it. And if it doesn't, you move on and try something new. I was watching the squirrel trying to figure out how to get into a bird feeder this weekend and tried many different ways until finally the squirrel said, well, that's not going to work. I'm just going to jump over there and shake the whole thing and let some stuff fall out, and then I will have food. And I was laughing. He problem solved it. He did it a different way. He couldn't get into the bird feed, so he got the bird feed onto the ground. Kind of cool. So kind of look at your life that way. So on Wednesday and Thursday, when that moon is in Aquarius, it says magnificent. Okay, I want you guys to write this down. So I'm going to say it really slow so you can back this up. We'll go back to 10 minutes and 35 seconds, okay? So 10 minutes and 35 seconds. Magnificence, you are amazing. Magnificent and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. So go back to 10 minutes and 35 seconds and slow it down and write that down. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. And then you tape that to the mirror and you say that to yourself every time you're in the bathroom. Only write it, I am enough. I am amazing. I am magnificent. I am unique. And I am more than enough. Okay? And so you make that your mantra for the next 6 weeks and really use that to get that in, because if you can believe that, you are going to attract into your life somebody who believes that about you also. And they believe that about themselves also. And that's how you get that really healthy relationship. So once the moon gets into your sign, Pisces, on Friday and Saturday, it says take a breather and trust the universe. Take a deep breath and trust the universe. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a while to come home to yourself, right? It's time to come home to yourself and time to find what is home for you and what resonates. But it starts with coming home to yourself. And it's going to take a little bit of time to get there. So allow that to happen, but be persistent. So that full moon at 17 degrees and 14 minutes of Pisces is conjunct Neptune in your sign, and it's in the energy of choice with Uranus. And so this is very creative energy. It's very expansive energy. It's sudden information and understanding, but whatever you choose to do, whatever you choose to release, and I would think it's more of releasing the negative image you have of yourself so that you can embrace who you truly are. Be persistent in it. So you have the persistent drive of the shark. See what you desire and move toward the goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. Allow yourself to let go of what doesn't work and focus on what does work. And try something new here. Try using that mantra and try believing it with your whole heart and envisioning what it would be like to be in a relationship with somebody who thinks you're amazing, who thinks you're magnificent, who thinks that your uniqueness is what makes you so wonderful, and they think you are more than enough. And if you do nothing more than feel what it would feel like to feel that every day, you are well on your way to actually achieving that. So that Mercury retrograde goes through until it doesn't get out of its shadow until October 17th, and then a week later we have the eclipse in Scorpio. And so here you have to use this energy. Long distance communication will open up. It'll open up your life, exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. So it could be that you reconnect. It's an R word, right? You reestablish a relationship with someone. You reinvent a relationship that has maybe slipped away. This could be even with your marital partner, right? There's a chance to renew, revitalize, all the RE words. And as far as travel goes, when Mercury's in retrograde, prepare for delays, be prepared to be rerouted. Let's just put it that way. All right, so double check, triple check your connections and allow time. Don't make the connections too tight because you may not get them. Mercury retrograde's a pain in the butt. All right, you guys take really good care. I would love to see you on Facebook. In the Facebook group, Moon Directed Tarot, I am going to be opening up opportunities to go a little deeper, and it's only going to be for the Facebook members. It's going to be free, but you can't do it unless you're a member. So I would love to see you over there. And if you would like to join me when I do the collective reading, it's a premiere video, Sunday nights at 7:30 Eastern Time in the US. We do live chat. I would really like to build community. That's what I'm really hoping to do here. So I'd love to see you there. You guys take really good care. And remember, you are amazing, magnificent, and unique. And you are more than enough. All right? You guys take good care. I'll talk to you soon.